Well, hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Tonight we're talking about two children, Jack and Lilly Sullivan, who vanished from their Pictou County, Nova Scotia home on May 2nd, 2025. Two children that should be asleep, comfortable in their beds, but instead, 6 months later, nobody, not the RCMP, not search teams, not the community, can say where Jack and Lilly Sullivan are. Two kids that vanished from their Gairloch Road in Pictou County, Nova Scotia, allegedly on the morning of May 2nd, 2025. And the months have passed, and the public has not gotten any more of a clearer picture. In fact, it's gotten messier. We've gotten so many contradictions, we have shifting timelines, and we have statements from the family that don't line up with each other or with what the RCMP has already confirmed. There is a lot to talk about because, well, you'll just have to see on the other side of this.
Better tighten them pearls, dropping cold facts. Get the truth for the world, no smoke, no fluff. Just the real that we trust. Hold on to your seat, cause I'm coming in clutch.
Let's go.
Coming in clutch, better tighten the pearls. Dropping cold facts, got the truth for the world. No smoke, no fluff, just the real that we trust. Hold on to your seat, cause I'm coming in clutch. Coming in clutch.
Well, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate your time. You could have chosen to be anywhere on YouTube. You have a lot of options, anywhere on the internet, anywhere in the world, and you chose to be right here. I know your time is very valuable, and I do appreciate you spending some time with me. Today is November 15th, 2025. It is currently 8:28 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. Bonjour. Justin, would you show Justin on four-wheeler and Daniel looking down to me? That photo speaks volumes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, we can do it. Lot to talk about today in Jack and Lilly Sullivan's case. There is a search going on, and this is the last search. This is with a search group organization, I believe, out of, correct me if I'm wrong, Toronto? Was it Toronto or Ontario? I can't remember. One of the two. And they are searching today and maybe even until tomorrow. They are searching the Pictou River area. So, Ontario, thank you. Thank you for that. Okay, guys. Good to see all of my pearls up in here, up in here. Please do me a favor before we get started for my live chat and my repay crew. How are you? Do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. Would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Helps push that algorithm out there and says, YouTube, we want Jack and Lily's face to be seen. We want their stories to be heard. We want justice, and we're not going to stop until we get justice. Right? Right. Is it true? Somebody said Janie and her brother Wayne was harassing searchers. I have not heard that. I have not heard that. Well, we're gonna. It's on audio. Send it to me. Send it to me. Come on, let's get into it. I'm ready. Are you ready? Listen, you can text me all the deets right here. Let me find it. Maybe. What I do with it? Mods can drop it. I've got. When they switched all this up, it's just so weird to me. So maybe it's under overlays. Okay, yeah, here it is. You can text right there at 307-228-4906. You will be 1 billion% anonymous, unless you tell me otherwise. You don't care. Or you can email me at alljustice, the number 4, the letter U, at gmail.com. Sebastian Rogers 2.0. It's a lot of similarities. Yeah. Yes, there is a video. It's on they were trying to run the searchers away. Fucking amazing. You guys are pathetic. Now I'm getting hot. Now I'm getting hot. I did not know any of this right here. Guess I'm in the right channel. Hey, Kim, Kelly, Robin, Roxy, Peggy, Deanna, Lily, Kim, Ginger, Angel. How you been, baby? Anna, Jen, Brenda, Robin, Mama of an Angel, Darlene, Jerry Lynn, Jenny, Diane, Betty, Kim, Peggy, Catherine, Kim, Couch. Wait, you see it terrible. Oh, Couch Potato, really? Care, YouTuber, Tina, Robin, Jess. Well, we're going to get into some shit with Durwood and stuff because I called this months ago. Okay. Okay. All right, we're going to play it right now. Here we go. Mother chickens. Okay. And this, I'm telling you, people, they don't want these kids found. They don't want them found. It's clear as day. Clear as fucking day. Okay. All right. Credit goes to our friend, Miss Sunny from It's a Criming Show. Pull it up here. Okay. Guys, please drop It's a Criming Shame's link. Make sure you sub up to Sunny. She's been working very hard on this case as well. Okay. I may actually have it. Someone may have sent it to me earlier. My phone was fucking blowing up earlier.
So personally, I want to say thank you. And I'm sure Belinda will be very appreciative.
I heard just down from Brad.
Is this one it? Oh my God, I'm going to lose my cool. I know it. Here it is.
In here.
Lord help me.
Cut it off a little bit more. Okay. Okay, so I cropped this picture just a little bit because it was showing more. So now I want you to know, absolutely. Okay, so Haley and their group was in the search today, and you'll see that in the video in a moment. I think they were split off in like fives and stuff like that. There was about 40 searchers altogether. But you see that red Ram truck, you know, the one that Wayne McKenzie owns. Let's just use the words allegedly, just because, okay? We'll use allegedly. A Mustang. And so the red Ram truck that I just showed you from Wayne McKenzie's property. Now, I just quickly want to read you. Okay, let's see. So absolutely no one showed up from Daniel's family, not even him, of course. And then
Fuck, I'm muted. That makes me even more mad. Daniel, why? You're the one out here that's always saying, I'm still out here searching. My family's still out here searching. Every fucking interview, you broken ass record. And this just shows you and your family are actually, in my opinion, doing the exact opposite, which is hindering searchers who came out here, volunteered their time, their life and limb, essentially. 6 months later, you should be, at the very least, offering them a fucking bottle of water. Thank you, Jen in Georgia. Thank you, baby. Appreciate your support very much. Goodness, we're getting old. 15 months. Anyway, thank you so much. You're right. Thank you for your support. All right, here we go.
This was kind of a disrespect from the uncle. And so let's see here. I'm just trying to see the part here where about the okay. So just give me a second here. Okay. So in that picture that you're looking at, that was them. Okay. That was here's him blocking us from getting down the road to the search the second time the other side of the river. So they're trying to prevent this as going on. Okay. Let's see here. 1 second. I gotta look at something. Is
she going to play a video? Is this the video?
We're not in
Oh, hold on. Here it is.
I think this is crazy.
Right,
okay,
here we go. This
should
is
be
the
here.
Why are you trying to stop us from finding them? We weren't in the field.
Very dangerous animals.
What animals are they?
2 rams.
We're not in the field.
Okay.
We're not going in the field.
We're not up there. We're at the water.
This field is not fenced.
You don't own the water, bud.
Well, you know what? The water is public property. We're on a search.
I don't care.
I don't care either.
We're leaving the area. Thank you very much.
We got knives.
And who is this? Who is this guy that's screaming at her? Who is this guy that's screaming at her? And what did he not want them to get close to? They are demented. Fucking 1000%. Okay, so this is Daniel's uncle. All right. Uncle fucker. Okay, there we go. We got
their spray and there'll be no more.
And I
So
will
play
have
the
you
game,
cursed.
big guy.
I will have you cursed.
We are leaving the area.
We're looking for 2 missing kids. Have a fucking heart.
Right to the river.
Okay, you know what? My name is
Go.
Janice Potty. I live in Nebraska. Go
Please.
call the cops.
Please, please.
No,
We're walking the river.
water.
Help us at least.
You're not telling me
You
what.
have been warned. I am dialing 911 right now.
Please.
I don't give a fuck if you call 91010. Who gives a fuck? You think they're going to arrest them because they're looking for children? You came out with an attitude. You came out with an attitude. Go fuck yourself on a Tuesday in the rain. I tell you, it is amazing to me. This happened in Don and Candace Wells, Summer Wells' case. Happened in Sebastian Rogers' case. Happens in Jack and Lily's case. Don't want you looking. I would say, kumbaya, motherfucker. Look wherever you want. Look wherever you want. Why does it fucking matter? Oh, don't you know? We don't want you here. I don't give a fuck. I didn't ask you if you want me here or not. I'm looking for Jack and Lily, who obviously your fucking family and Malaya's fucking family totally failed them. Totally failed them. And you don't even have the decency to bring out a fucking cup of water. I'm shaking.
Yeah, please do.
Tell them
Yeah.
my name is Janice Potty and I'm with Bring
looking for
Home.
children.
Private property.
We're looking for children.
me home out of Ontario. Where's Jack and Lily?
You're on private property. You can kiss my private property.
And how do you know they're not here? Prove it.
Like what?
Oh, yeah.
I'm just like, honestly, it's just crazy, right?
In my opinion now, and this is kind of what we were going to talk about today, this is a family affair. This is a family fucking affair. And it's like they're all protecting Daniel and they're all protecting Malaya. Both sides. Both sides. Right? Because they know that they're pieces of shit. And they know that their story doesn't align. It doesn't make sense. It never will make sense. You can't have that much inconsistencies and even begin to think that there's truth in it. Oh, it's totally obvious by their reactions. They are absolute enablers. Absolute enablers. Right? Neither one of them have made Daniel or Malaya be adults like they fucking should. Right? I mean, Malaya is still getting plates brung to her hand and foot. She's too fucking lazy to walk, I guess, and get her a cup of water or whatever. And Daniel, you know, they bail him out with, you know, he don't have to pay rent. He don't have to be a man. He can just jerk off all day, send text messages to women saying he wants to R them and do really nasty things, Daniel, that we know you're doing. I know you're doing. And trust me, I know some of them, Daniel. I can't even say them on here. Ooh, you're disgusting. You're so disgusting. They've never had to be adults. You know, just because you can make a child doesn't mean you're an adult worth being a parent. Unbelievable. Shame on all of you. Shame on absolutely fucking all of you. If it wasn't for Belinda and us, the public, who have I have literally been on this case since 3 hours of the 911 call going in. And you guys have done absolute shit. Daniel, you've pretended to look. That's the only fucking thing you've done. Because you know, in my opinion, where they are. And it's pointless. Like I always say, these people don't look for these kids. They don't look for them because they might pretend or whatever. But why would they be out wandering in the woods looking, wasting time and energy when they know exactly what happened and where they are? It's like you knowing where your keys are. Let's say your keys are on the counter in your kitchen, but you are searching in your house. You're tearing up, looking under mattresses, looking under cushions, everything for hours. But you know they're in the kitchen, right there on the counter. You're not going to waste that energy, that time, and all of that because you know where they are. That's the best way I can tell you guys why these people don't look, right? Why they don't look. I mean, how could you I mean, I just can't imagine having a loved one lost and someone and the community, people driving for hours, even if you didn't like them. I don't even know how you couldn't like them because they've never done nothing to you, number one. And number two, they're looking for your kids. But how you could just not be appreciative that someone is taking time, energy out of their life because they care about someone they don't even know, but it's for the humanity. That Jack and Lilly, they matter. They mattered then, even though you guys didn't give a fuck about them then, it seemed. And they certainly matter now. We can't fail them like the family failed them. We can't do it. We've got to find them. It's just that simple. They have to have justice. It's that simple. They were absolutely failed when they were alive. I don't believe they're alive right now whatsoever. There's nothing that someone can say to convince me that they're alive. There's no sign. I don't believe they were alive after midnight, to be honest with you. I pray that I'm wrong more than anything in the world. But yeah. Thank you so much, Darcy. Good to see you, my friend. Appreciate you. Please explain why RCMP never got a warrant to search Mackenzie and Earl's property. I love you, Justin. My blood is boiling. They may not have, I mean, if they, I need to look in the documents, but I would have suspected that they gave them permission to look. They may have gotten a warrant. We don't know. We really don't know if they've gotten a warrant or not. I know that I would assume that Malaya's parents and Janie had to take a polygraph. I would assume Earl would have as well. Right? So I think that they probably did, but I think that 100 acres needs to be searched. But there's other areas that I think that needs to be searched more now than really the 100 acres probably. Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you, Rachel. Someone needs to realize time is up. You have now pushed someone to the max. Big time for you because Justin clutches those pearls. Hold on, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, we do. Oh, we will. We will clutch them like a nutcracker. Okay. In my opinion, Lily and Jack, we got you. That's right. We're not going to fail them. We have to collectively, every single one of us has to do something. Whether that is searching, whether that is sharing flyers, whether that is just mentioning them to someone you know. you are part of that. You are part of finding Jack and Lilly, because it takes everyone. It takes everyone. You tell someone that you know in your life about Jack and Lilly, that's one more person that knows. Thank you so much, Labby Cat. Appreciate you, my dear. Praying for these babies are found. Amen. 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 That's right. The pearls stick together. That's exactly right. Okay, here we go.
Right. Freaking. Oh, wait, I'm hearing myself through your speaker.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm doing
Field. We weren't in the field.
Why are you,
just disgusting.
We're leaving.
why are you trying to stop us from finding them?
We weren't in the field.
Very dangerous animals.
What animals are they?
2 rams.
We're not in the field.
It's too okay. This is fucking hilarious. It's too dangerous. It's too dangerous. You know who it's too dangerous for? It's too dangerous for a 4 and a 6-year-old. That's who it's too dangerous for. We're adults. Yeah, it might be dangerous, but it's dangerous for a 4 and a 6-year-old. That's who it's dangerous for. You know, one in a diaper and big rubber boots, and it's cold as hell outside, wet and cold. It's too dangerous. Go to hell. Go to hell. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, baby. Appreciate you very much. Love you, Justin. Thank you, my dear. Love you too, Jen. Appreciate you. I'm trying. Pardon my potty mouth this evening, but these people don't deserve any sort of filter, in my opinion. Thank you, Jen. Appreciate you. Thank you, Minnie. Thank you so much, my dear. This reaction says property needs searched ASAP. Yep. Yep. Is this the uncle on Daniel's dad or Janie's side? That's a question. Which side is this from?
Okay.
We're not going in the field.
We're not up there. We're at the water.
This field is not fish.
You don't own the water, bud.
Well, you know what? The water is public.
Okay, Janie's. Perfect. I was wondering that because, Janie was talking to her brother. Look at these. Hold on. Look at this. I've got, let me find these docs. I've got these docs here. And what is today? One second. I think Callie sent me something. Okay. She sent me never mind. I'll find it in a second. But the documents, I'll just go ahead and say it. The documents says that she may have realized that Jack and Lilly went missing before her brother called. I find it very, very suspicious.
Properties. We're on a search.
I don't care.
I don't care either.
We're leaving the area. Thank you very much.
We got knives. We got bear spray, and there'll be no more.
And I
So
will
play
have
the
you
game,
turned.
big guy.
I will have you turned.
We are leaving
Do
the
it.
area.
We're looking for 2 missing kids. Have a fucking heart.
Right to the river.
Okay, you know what? My name is
Go.
Janice Potty. I live in Nebraska. Don't
Please.
call the cops.
Please leave.
No,
We're walking the river.
water.
Help us at least.
You're not telling me
You
what.
have been warned. I am diving 911 right now.
Please do. Yeah, please do.
Tell them my name is Janice Party and I'm with
You
We're
are
looking for
parking
children.
in private property.
We're looking
Please
for children.
take me home out of Ontario. Where's Jack and Lily?
Children. And how do you know they're not here? Prove it.
Like what?
What the fuck? Seriously, right? 2 children are missing, and go ahead. Did you say something, Shermaine?
No, it's my mic again. I think I put it back. I put the settings back, but I don't.
Yeah, like the Martells and Mackenzies, like they didn't assist, right? Like they care so much about Jack and Lily. Isn't this just crazy that 2 children are missing? And right, Martells want, of course, Mackenzies want nothing to do with it at all. As they sit there and claim that they want answers for Jack and Lily. Big fuck you to that one, okay? Big fuck you to that one. But isn't that just as sick and disgusting, seriously? Because that was Wayne Mackenzie's truck, and I showed you guys from Google Earth that that's the same truck that's trying to block and just trying to be assholes, bottom line. Try to disrupt, what for? Why? Right? 2 children are missing. And this is the reactions from the Mackenzies and those freaking bunch of idiots over there own all this freaking land, all of them together. It's like, do they not really want answers for Jack and Lily? Nah. No. Instead, Earl's too busy posting about Malaya should fess up. How about your son fess up, Earl? How about your son and Malaya fess up to the truth about what happened with Jack and
Don't ever say that you're out searching for Jack and Lily anymore. Don't even. You can go fuck yourself on a Tuesday in the rain is what you can do. That's exactly what you can do. Oh, thank you, Angel. Thank you, darling. Appreciate you very much. My angel of light. Thank you so much, my love. If you received one of those pearl necklaces, make sure you give our angel of light a big, big thank you. Really do appreciate you, my dear. Good to see you. Why have they got so much control, RCMP? What do you mean? He can rake for Janie. That's exactly right. He can stick that rake up his ass for all I care, is what he can do. It's just very interesting. I think there was 40 searchers out there today, 40 searchers. And we're going to get to some stuff here momentarily, but I want to show you what the news has put out today regarding Jack and Lily. And then we're going to talk a little bit about Durwood. I said something literally months ago, and I honestly had forgot about it until AB made a video, and there's just something strange, in my opinion, how Durwood and his band of demons have constantly went after the RCMP and have said ridiculous things. Well, yes, and that's partly what we're going to get into, Kim, because he mentioned something, and I said something months ago. I'm going to play for you that I noticed, and we'll get to that in just a little bit. All right, here we go. This is from today.
News for 2 children in Nova Scotia who went missing back in May, with an Ontario-based group taking charge in the latest search today. The group, called Please Bring Me Home is organizing today's search, hoping to find leads in the disappearance of 4-year-old Jack Sullivan and 6-year-old Lilly Sullivan. An investigation into the disappearances is ongoing as police say they're combing through hundreds of tips, video files, and formal interviews. Multiple searches have already been conducted by police of the heavily wooded areas near the children's home.
So allegedly, Jamie apparently put no trespassing signs, Daniel's uncle, all over. I think Janie put up, sorry, not Daniel's uncle. Janie, it was a text error, apparently put no trespassing signs all over the property, and so did Daniel's family just before the search. Kind of suspicious, wouldn't you say? This is the thing. They could have, the family could have came out and said, you know what? Let me shake your hand. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys looking for my step-grandchildren, my stepchildren, my niece, nephew, whatever. I really don't want you guys on my property without me. I'll walk with you on the property and you can search, look at whatever you want. But they, I guess, took some of that crack money and bought some no trespassing signs. So there's that.
And joining us now is Robert Parker, warden of the municipality of the county of Pictou. Warden Parker, good to have you with us. It's been more than 6 months since Jack and Lilly were reported missing. Talk to us about this new search.
I think any search is good. I mean, those woods have been searched a lot. The volunteer search and rescue from across the province searched a lot, and the RCMP have been in there with cadaver dogs and everything else. But if another search, any search, like I said, is good. And if somebody has a different angle or different thoughts on how to search,
you know what I would suggest? This is just my opinion. I'm sure you can do this in Canada. One of the local newspapers, I would, if I was the search group or one of the people that was working there today, take out an ad or ask them if you can do an opinion post in a local newspaper there. One that's, real close to Pictou County, and say, there we drove hundreds of miles looking for, Jack and Lilly, doing a search and all of that. And the Math-Tell family and them tried to run us off. That's what I would do. I would do a post in one of the local newspapers. That's what I would do. That's just me. Playful Learning, thank you so much, my friend. Good to see you. Appreciate you very, very much. Thank you. Thank you. No newspapers? There's got to be. Fine, do it on Facebook. Do something. Billboards are great. Yeah, there's we did that in Michael Vaughn's case. Some billboards so that the suspects, when they drove out every day, they could see, what they did. And I'm trying to think of. Keep wanting to say her name's Kay, but it's not Kay. She was in Michigan. they did a billboard because they suspected the husband of unaliving his wife, and they did a billboard there. I can't remember. It was in Michigan. They owned a big farming business. Can't really remember. I'm trying to think. It's on the end of my tongue, but we'll figure it out.
You can't do any harm. I think people in general are a bit
D. Warner.
Probably we've seen some.
Yeah, it was D. Warner's case. Yeah. What did that billboard say? Hold on, let me find
Many
out.
searches come and go, and so many efforts that have turned up nothing. That people are a little bit. I don't know what the right word is, but they're just a little bit hesitant to think that somehow this is going to turn something up. But you can't do any harm.
There it is.
As for the areas being searched, you mentioned that, a large swath of that wooded area has been searched. Will these searches today be looking in new areas or in places that have already been searched?
I have no knowledge of where they're searching, but from what I heard from the media, same as anybody else,
this was the billboard in D. Warner's case. This is Dale and D. Warner. And they suspected Dale to unalive his wife, and he has now been charged and convicted of that. And they put out this billboard really close to Dale's house, and it says, "Help Dale find D." And everyone got the message. Everyone got the message, right? One of those. Whatever it takes.
They're going to be concentrating on the middle river. Well, the river's quite small there, but runs through and eventually, opens up into the ocean, the Northumberland Strait. But I'm quite sure that the RCMP and the search groups have searched those areas before. But again, circumstances have changed. All of a sudden, we have high water now. We had no water all summer pretty near. So maybe that changes something. Maybe that loosens something or whatever. So, as the weather changes, as the circumstances change, it may allow something to show up. And this group has had some experience, I understand, finding lost people. So they may have some particular ways that they do things, but certainly nothing against the people who've done the searching in the past. They've done a very thorough job, I know, and they certainly searched the river and all along it and everything. But like you say, with changing circumstances, it might turn up something.
And as you say, an extra set of eyes never hurts. It's been 6 months. What kind of impact is this all having on the community?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, I think it's hurts a lot. It still hurts for a lot of people, I would say, in the whole county. It's not a natural thing to happen. To have our little ones just vanish off the face of this earth. That is not a natural occurrence. So I think there's a bit of hope still there. I have a bit of hope, and I know others have hope. But that hope dwindles a bit, especially now as we approach winter. And we're soon going to be covered with the white stuff, and everything's going to freeze up, including the river. So another 6 months goes by before you can really have much chance of finding anything. So this
oh
is
Lord, that's interesting. I got something to show y'all
before the weather closes in on us here, I guess. But no, the county attitude, I think, is now. This is just from the people I've talked to. This is not on behalf of my council. I can't speak on behalf of my council because we don't address this issue. It's not in the bailiwick of the municipality, but it is in the bailiwick of our people in our county. And I think most still hold out a little hope. The two little ones will be found, but that hope dwindles a little every day.
It's certainly a tragic story that's had a ripple effect. Hopefully,
I like this guy. He's been on it the whole time. He really has. Guys, do me a favor, please hit that thumbs up button. Would greatly appreciate it. You're just joining us. All right. Look at this. Daniel, let me just first tell you, because I know you're watching me right now, there is no excuse. So save it, you piece of garbage. Okay. But he says right here, someone wrote here, today's search update, Janie's brother blocked the road and wouldn't let searchers search near his property. Sweet people. And of course, Mr. Mathtel, looking like a doting father that he is not, says his property was searched more than 5 times on May 2nd. And after the following days, Major Crimes already did a formal interview with him as well. Searchers trespassed onto his property when they were instructed not to. I hope that answers some questions. Daniel, that's not good enough. First of all, there has been searches multiple times in multiple places before. And because you're 100% that they're not in the property around there, you're the only one, right? That's confident, that is 100% sure. The rest of us aren't 100% sure, only you, which is very peculiar, wouldn't you say? But there has been searches where they have searched multiple times, years, over years, decades even, where they were 150 feet away from their house and overlooked multiple times. Multiple times. Right? The formal interview with him as well. Well, the thing about it is, Daniel, they're doing more interviews with you, even as early as this past week, continuing to do interviews with you. They're not doing that with everybody else, which is interesting to me as well. Second of all, searchers trespassed on his property. They weren't even on the fucking property in that video. They weren't even on the property, Daniel. They were standing at the road, the way it looks to me. I would have had it. And you know what? If I was the searchers, I would have probably have called a tow truck. That's probably what I would have done. If he's blocking an actual roadway, if it's a driveway, that's different. But if it's an actual roadway, I would have called and had the fucking thing towed. I can't get around this. Can't get around this truck. He's stuck in the middle of the road. Tow his ass. That's what I would have done. Kelly, thank you so much, my dear, for 3 months. I do believe that that was the whole goal of this week, was looking at the river. I don't know if they're going to be looking tomorrow too, because they said maybe Sunday as well. So hopefully they're going to look tomorrow as well. Christine, thank you so much, my love. Appreciate you very, very much. You've done more investigating in this case than thank you, my dear. Appreciate you very, very much, Miss Christine. You're very kind. I love you to pieces. Very kind, my dear. I said I would have told Wayne's phone and locked him in the trunk until they were done searching. Every time I see a picture of him with Meadow, it makes my skin crawl. Yeah, he's trying to look like a doting father, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, right. Mm-mm. Okay. And here we go. Also, one of the demons that spawned the demon Mathtel has commented, Mr. Earl, Malaya, you need to fess up. Isn't it interesting how there was a lot of people that seemed to be triggered today? There was a lot of triggered people in Pictou County. Lansdowne Station today, wasn't there? What's going on here? Malaya, you need to fess up. That means you know something. Do you know something, Earl? Do you know something, Earl? Because Daniel says the same thing. But Earl, they're interviewing your son more than anybody. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe it's Malaya and Daniel needs to fess up. Maybe it's that. And fess up about what? Yes, guys, come on, hit that thumbs up button. Thank you, Lady Gracious. Hit that thumbs up. Appreciate you. He's an angry old codger, is what he is. Thank you, Miss Joyous, coming in clutch. If you receive one of those pearl necklaces, make sure you thank our beautiful Joyous. She's very kind to us here. We love you. Okay. And someone says, Earl, Mathtel, you need to fess up. You all know what happened to these babies and where they are, in my opinion. And I agree with Miss Debbie there. I agree with Miss Debbie. She's right. She's right. This isn't going away. It's not going away. It's just getting started until we find out where they are, what someone did to them and with them. Look at this. Check this out. Blocking the fucking road. Do you know what you did? Let me show you what that is right there. That is, think about it, because this is virtually what it is. Picture Jack and Lilly on the other side of those trucks. They are blocking searchers from finding Jack and Lilly. That's exactly what the fuck they're doing. Don't let them fool you. They don't want anyone there. They would have done this to the RCMP. If they weren't the RCMP. So I would have called a tow truck. That's what I would have done. You can't be blocking a road that people pay taxes on. Why would you? I know. It is obstruction, in my opinion. For the YouTube gods to fix this crap. Oh, thank you, Kathy. What's up, my dear? What's going on? Thank you, my love. Appreciate you, my dear. Good to see you. Hopefully you're feeling okay, Miss Kathy. How's everything? How's your heart and all that? Hope it's good, baby. The searchers can be 33 feet from the center of the road on either side of the road. Also, they can be on any waterway to the high water line here in Nova Scotia. Yeah. Hey, Deception Detective. Good to see you, my friend. So apparently they are guilty as hell for those children missing. RCMP, do your job. Okay, I'm going to replay the video of what happened today for those of you that missed it. Okay, 1 second. And while I pull up something else, so just bear with me 1 second. Let me pull this up again. And so you guys can see it. And I've got to pull up something else while that happens.
Stop, the search here.
We weren't in the field.
Very dangerous animals.
What animals are they?
2 rams.
We're not in the field.
Okay.
We're not going in the field.
We're not up there. We're at the water.
This field is not fenced.
You don't own the water, bud.
Well, you know what? The water is public property. We're on a search.
I don't care.
I don't care either.
We're leaving the area. Thank you very much.
We got knives. We got bear spray, and there'll be no more.
And I
So
will have
play
you
the game,
charged.
big guy.
I will have you charged.
We are
Do it.
leaving
Do
the
it.
area.
I'm looking for 2 missing kids. Have a fucking heart.
Right to the river.
Okay, you know what? My name is
Go.
Janice Potty. I live in Nebraska. Go
Please.
call the cops.
Please leave.
No,
We're walking the river.
water.
Help us at least.
You're not telling me
You
what.
have been warned. I am dialing 911 right now.
Please do.
it.
Yeah, please do.
Tell them my name is Janice Potty, and I'm with Bring
You
Bring
are
Bring
being
Me Home.
children.
Private property.
We're looking
We're
for
please
children.
bring me home out of Ontario.
Where's Jack and Lily?
Children. And how do you know they're not here? Prove it.
Like what?
I'm just like, honestly, it's just crazy, right? Right. Freaking. Oh, wait, I'm hearing myself through your speaker.
Are you?
Yeah.
Somebody said my mic was low, so I changed my settings, but I'll change them back. Just hang on.
Okay.
Yep, that's what they did
Play that one
today.
more time while you're doing that, because I think this is just absolutely.
It shows you that anytime searchers are there, they're watching everything. Thank you so much, Christine. Appreciate you, my dear. They were cranky and scared today, worried about PBMH group were going to find the children or evidence. Maybe. Yeah, the question is, why? Why? Deception Detective. Everyone's a tough guy till we ask to interview them. Bingo, Deception Detective. They will never talk to us. They'll never talk to us because we will fucking nail their fins to the damn floor. Thank you, Deception Detective, and thank you, Christine. Yeah. It's just amazing how some people have, never mind. Okay. All right. So I talked to Durwood a while back, and it seems like this little niche of people, Durwood's son, Earl and Janie and all of them, it's a small area. And Durwood's son and Daniel works together. Durwood came up on my show a long time ago, a while back ago, and he said something. He was the first one to mention the word, and the word is math. We've recently, one of the neighbors of Durwood's son, by the way, Daniel hangs out with them quite often, supposedly one of his best friends. Now, she said that she's seen Jack and Lily. She claims that was Jack and Lily on Thursday. But I want to go over something, and honestly, I had forgot about it until AB also known as A Balance, mentioned it earlier. I'm going to drop AB's channel. Guys, please drop AB's channel, mods. I want to show you something here. This is, from what I understand, it's kind of like the Appalachia of Canada. You know, it's a more rural, more poor area. And there's not a lot of industry there. And when there's all of these things, drugs gets in the way a lot of times, right? For multiple different reasons. Credit goes to AB. Mods are going to drop that. And then we're going to play a little bit of Durwood's call because I want to AB, A Balance. I don't know if he still goes by A Balance. I've known AB for years, so, but I just put A Balance. So
one where you wouldn't have to rely on the potential suspect or witness in the circumstance in order to corroborate things.
Okay, hold on one second. So right here is Durwood's and all of their compound. You know, there's buses and all of this out there. And then right beside of it, there's this big ass lake. Also, right beside of that, there is a car scrapyard, a crusher kind of thing. And I showed you guys the sign there the other day. We called Durwood out a while back and we said, Durwood, you have had, I can't remember if it was, what, remind me, chat, was it not a Honda, was it a Honda or Kia? Maybe it was a Kia. He said, I've never owned a Kia. Well, we pulled up where he was selling a Kia for $1,200. It was like a 2016. It's like, why lie about these things?
Or witness in the circumstance in order to corroborate things.
All right, watch this.
I just found a critical statement from Durwood.
So Wolfie called me today, and I don't know if Wolfie's still in here, but Wolfie called me today, and he was like, do you still have that interview with Durwood? And I was like, yeah. No, I was in a store, and I told him I would send it to him. I sent it to him, and I guess AB was making this video.
Darren Geddes, Durwood O'Grady. There was a big difference first when he first came around by the way he came on, represented himself on Justin at Clutch Them Pearls over at his live stream, and how he was over with Sonny, as in he BS'd them differently.
He's a chameleon.
Staunchly different. In Justin's, he was the opposite of.
He got mad at me and hung up on me on the phone while he wanted to do an interview or whatever. And, you know, just because he says I'm 70 or 80 or 90% sure, and I just need one more piece. And you ask him certain questions, he gets mad and hangs up and then calls you every slur imaginable. This is coming from a guy that literally didn't even know what a fucking timeline was. A timeline. So I think I find it interesting that Daniel, his friend, and his father, which is Durwood, are all I'm wondering if there's this ring of rugs. Because Thursday, if Daniel and Malaya were there earlier during the day, and got something, and then Daniel, Malaya, and the kids were seen at the Dollarama. The person that they seen at the Dollarama gave hours, said he was there hours earlier. And maybe it's because they were doing a rug deal and they, he didn't want to be caught. But when authorities are looking at a missing persons case, they don't care about rugs. They don't care about it unless there's involvement in why the kids went missing. That's the only reason they're going to care. But still, people can lie. I'm not saying that's what happened, but I'm just saying it's possible. Because in the documents, it says the person that Daniel works with. Okay, Jen, thank you. He says, I saw Meadow and I heard other kids in the back that seemed to be in the back of the car. Malaya's still inside. And Jack and Lilly are allegedly in the back of the car. And I'm assuming Daniel's got Meadow on his, carrying Meadow. Because when people do rug deals, they generally do them in a parking lot. One walks up to the car or they'll get in the car like that. It's because why wouldn't the guy that Daniel works with see Jack and Lilly if he saw Meadow that day? Hey, Hobo, good to see you. Hey, Scotty, Linda. If he saw Meadow that day, why wouldn't he if he saw Jack or Lilly? He says he saw Meadow. He said he heard what he believed were kids in the back. Right?
He acknowledges that his day is not worth a crap, his second half of it, whereas on Sonny's he introduces it more than once as being half of his day being just wonderful and bringing hope and all of this nonsense. He talks to them differently, but that's not what my point is. We have something critical here. This is a first public denial of what I believe is first public of the mathematics house. But it's Durwood who's introducing this term here. Timestamp 5730. There is no unaliving. There's no abduction. There's no child trafficking. There's no big math house
around me.
Listen.
That I didn't know was connected until after I realized who it was. And then
okay, so what do you think happened to, like, what do you think is going on? Listen to this.
This is why I'm trying to communicate this stuff on social outlets.
Uh-huh.
That's the big deal. This has been worked up so big because just a couple people made a couple little mistakes at the start of this.
This got worked up so big, you dumb ass. It got worked up so big. It is big. There's 2 children missing, a 4 and a 6-year-old. Yeah, you damn right. It's worked up real big.
There's no murder. There's no abduction. There's no child trafficking. There's no big meth house. There's no.
I got this months ago. Listen.
Well, boy, oh, Dirtwood. Who brought up Tweakerville?
Exactly, AB.
Oh, we're skipping ahead to.
He was the first one to mention the math. He was the first one. First one. And you're going to hear me say here in just a second, nobody's ever brought up the math. Nobody. We had not heard about the math until Durwood.
Another very interesting statement by Derpwood over on Clutch Them Pearls, Justin's live stream. Special shout out.
Shout out, AB.
This is a situation where he's admitting, RCMP, if you're listening, to obstruction. The quote is, "The last important piece of information I got, I refused to tell them."
Believe this or not, she's my family, and I wanted to help Malaya.
Right.
And I wanted to help her because I do know so much about this, and I know what happened. And believe this or not.
Well, but if you know what happened, why are you not telling RCMP?
I told, and this is another thing. Every time I talk on here, people say, "Oh, he's got to tell the cops. Got to tell the cops." I told the cops. They're not acting on. They're not acting on what I told them at all. And the last couple of pieces, the last important piece of information I got, I refused to tell them, and I'll tell you why. What I need Malaya for now is to. I know that Malaya took the kids to the side of the road, and I know she transferred the kids into a vehicle.
Oh,
and this is where Daniel, Durwood, and Junkyard Janie started Malaya putting the kids into a car, right? Now, let's think of this as hypothetically, right? It didn't happen, we're going to say, but let's think of this scenario. If, for instance, the kids got into the rugs, which would explain, it would be there's only a couple reasons I can think of why Malaya would stay quiet. If they got into the rugs, well, if they got them from a specific person, they might want to make sure equally that they're not found. Right? It's possible. It's very possible. Especially if, they get paid right before Jack and Lily go missing. They're in the parking lots at the Dollarama. A lot's going on. Justin, do I know any DV resources near Dallas? I don't know what did you have to block someone, Jen? Yeah, just if someone's being ridiculous, just block them.
I'm going to leave the link in this comment section because this interview is quite important. It doesn't get near as enough mention as it should, considering it's Derpwood in it.
Listen to this.
So 104 timestamp.
If Missy needs help and it is an emergency, we love you, Missy, and all of that. But if you are in a dire emergency, you need to pick up the phone and call 911.
10405. Another key point here is the confirmation of Daniel being the disciplinarian. The claim is Daniel spanking the children in that sense. Durwood, of course, endorsed it. The statement, Daniel is more old school. I do.
Missy, we have the hotlines scrolling at the bottom.
Believe in.
I can't see what she's saying.
a slap on the air once in a while. Daniel's more old school. I do believe in a slap on the rear once in a while.
Now listen.
Does not believe in, like, for a kid, she does not believe in any kind of corporal punishment. Like, she does not believe in a slap on the butt or even a slap on the hands.
Mm-hmm.
Now Daniel is more old school like myself, and I do believe in I do believe in a slap on the arse once in a while for a kid that's, but I mean, that's about it.
But why would she? Why is Durwood bringing this up? Right? Why is he bringing all of this up? He's bringing up the rugs for the first time. He's bringing up Daniel smacking the kids. They're always bruised, according to Daniel. That's, again, his words. They're always bruised. All of that. Yes, he did. Yes. Now, Malaya says that Daniel never touched the kids in the RCMP documents, but I'll tell you the reason I believe she said that in the RCMP documents is because there's a CPS case and she knows what she's supposed to say, number one. And number two, she has said privately through text that Daniel spanked the kids, that they listened, and that they feared Daniel more as well. Watch Save Kids, thank you so much, my dear. Welcome to the Pearl family. Appreciate you, babe. You're welcome. Watch Save Kids. Appreciate you. Oh, thank you, Playful Learning. Thank you so much, honey. Appreciate you for gifting a Pearl necklace. Very kind of you as well. You see that Pearl necklace, make sure you thank our dear Playful Learning. Thank you so much. Good to see you, my friend. And welcome as well, CSA. Thank you so much. Well, spanking doesn't cause black eyes. You're exactly right. That's called abuse, right? That's called abuse.
Tell me more, Durwood.
I just need to get away from Daniel. I don't know how to do it. The kids are here. KK, it was crazy.
You just hit it right on the button. She wanted to get away from Daniel. She didn't know how to do it. And where I was going with what I was just saying to you is there are allegations of abuse in amongst there. And
listen,
Malaya being so mild-mannered.
So this is obviously Janie or Daniel or Daniel told Durwood this, right? There's allegations of abuse. Now, we know that CPS came there in December. Allegedly, the teachers were very concerned about Jack and Lilly, the way that they were coming to school. And allegedly even things that Jack may have told people in the school. Okay, Shelby.
I believe I don't have to believe.
Abuse from who?
I know she was. Pardon?
Abuse from who?
Well, what do you classify a slap on the arse as abuse? That's the whole question.
Well,
this is, of course, the first time that word's been brought up in any of his conversations in this sense. He's introducing this into the conversation and immediately diverting, right? Once again, timestamp 1:14:26. Durwood with some unintended truth slipping through, also known as leakage. He says there are allegations of ABUSE in amongst there.
Hey, Shelby, I just emailed you back.
This is old Durwood leaking that abuse did occur. Then he goes ahead and minimizes it as talking about it in a way as though he's just referring to just slaps on the butt. Like, it's just so out of place when it comes to talking about a 4 and 6-year-old who are now missing.
She didn't know how to do it. And where I was going with what I was just saying to you is there are allegations of abuse in amongst there. And
Listen.
Malaya being so mild-mannered, I believe I don't have to believe.
Abuse from who?
I know she was... Pardon?
Abuse from who?
Well, what do you classify a slap on the arse as abuse? That's the whole question.
Well, this is the thing. Most in America, I don't know about Canada, but in America, you can whip your kids with your hand within reason. You cannot whip them with any object, no belts, switches, anything like that. And CPS doesn't consider that abuse. I don't think children should be whipped with anything. I don't think it teaches. I was whipped and it didn't teach me nothing. It just taught me to fear. But I don't think Daniel has enough emotional intelligence to just whip like a person is supposed to. I don't even like that word either, but so yeah. So in America we are allowed. So basically he is telling us that Malaya did not like a slap on the ass.
Well, listen to how he comes back after the fact, after he gets questioned about it. You're the one who used the term. Why don't you expound on it, not continue to, turn it back and phrase it in the form of a question? Answer it directly. Why did you use that term? Never mind what other people consider. You're the one who brought up ABUSE.
Exactly. Which means he knows something.
More unintended truth slipping through Dirtwood. Timestamp 5730 talking about no big math house. You're acknowledging the fact that math exists in the situation.
Yep.
Just not that big.
This is why I'm trying to communicate this stuff on social outlets.
Uh-huh.
That's the big deal. This has been worked up so big.
So big.
Because just a couple people made a couple little mistakes at the start of this. There's no murder, there's no abduction, there's no child trafficking, there's no big meth house, there's no...
Interesting how he said all of this, and there's no big meth house. I had never heard meth up until the other day, until Durwood said that. Bingo. Never heard it until then at all. I believe they are in the math business together. Saltwire.com, the Chronicle Herald. This came out just a little bit ago. Missing children, quote, I hope we find something that tells us we're on the right path. Ontario-based not-for-profit leads Saturday, quote, last ditch search for Jack and Lilly Sullivan. The maternal grandmother of Lilly and Jack Sullivan is grateful for the Ontario-based not-for-profit that made the trek to Pictou County to resume the search for her missing grandchildren. But Belinda Gray questioned why it took the group from outside the province to return to the woods, looking for evidence linked to the siblings who have been missing for over 6 months. Hey, Daniel, and all of you idiots, look at all these people here that drove so many miles to look for Jack and Lily, and you guys put a block on that. At least tried. Quote, I'm disappointed in the community, to be honest. It has to take a group that's not from this province that's willing to do this, end quote, said Gray, meaning Belinda, who made the hour-long drive from upper Mask, how do you pronounce it? Muscadabwa home Saturday morning to the Union Hall Community Center, about 15 kilometers from where the children disappeared. Quote, I thought more people in the community would have gotten involved. I know that they have their reasons, but there's a lot of private property signs that weren't up on May 2nd, the date that the children were reported missing. It's disappointing to see that, even the ones that can't search. This is the day that a search is taking place. If you have property, do your own search on your own property so that they can mark it off to know that it's been done. Look at little Belinda, bless her heart. Bless her heart. She has just been nonstop for her babies. Where he's talking about stirring the pot, Malaya fleeing to, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Durwood is trying to, he's trying to set a new narrative. He's trying to say, there's nothing here to see, nothing here to see. He's literally saying that. I hope we find something that tells us we're on the right path. Led by Nick Oldreeve, co-founder for the not-for-profit Please Bring Me Home, about 40 local volunteers divided into 6 groups congregated at the community hall before combing through a vast, heavily wooded area directly across the road from the children's home in Lansdowne Station. Much of the focus on a 5-kilometer loop along the banks of the Middle River. Here it is. Quote, we're clearing the river system, Oldreeve told the group inside the community hall. Quote, we are only here today to work on if they entered the river system, not how they entered it, but if they entered the Middle River. You are responsible for that square foot around you before you take the next step. You must be confident there is nothing in that square foot around you. It's not a race. Oldreeve called the search a last-ditch effort before the first snowfall. Look at all these searchers. Can we give them a round of applause and just say thank you? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sorry, just give me 1 second. I need to take a drink. You know, it's Saturday, and a lot of these people have family. They worked all week, and they still came out to search for Jack and Lily. Those are heroes, in my opinion. They really are. Someone that takes initiative they live in the area and they take initiative to say, I want to help. Right. And we should all do that at some point, at least in our own area. Quote, maybe something can be located before winter, end quote. We're going to do our best, but even if we come out and don't locate anything, we can be confident that they're not in the portion of the river system. Maybe it was missed initially, or they were underwater, not because the ground search and rescue did not do a good job, but simply because they were underwater. That would have definitely changed in the last 6 months. I'm hopeful we're going to locate something, whether it's a boot or a backpack, just something, of course. We want to locate the children first and foremost, but any evidence is helpful. This is volunteer searcher Natalie Blanchard of Pictou. Thank you so much, Natalie Blanchard of Pictou. God bless you. Since its founding in 2018, Please Bring Me Home has assisted in locating 50 missing people. Oldreeve said the not-for-profit mainly focuses on historical cases and for weeks didn't want to get involved in the Sullivan case, but that changed after speaking to family members. This is, volunteers leave Union Center Hall before driving 15 kilometers down Highway 289 to begin their search for Lilly and Jack on Saturday morning. After they reached out to us, we could feel the anxiety from them. That winter is approaching, Oldreeve said. We really felt that the RCMP and search and rescue were doing an incredible job trying to locate these kids. And we felt that from a search perspective, there likely wasn't very much of a need, but we could certainly push out information on our platform and people would come forward. But after talking to the family, we wanted to do more. All right. Map of the 5-kilometer loop that the volunteers searched for missing children on Saturday. Let me show you this. I'll make it bigger for you. Actually, I need to do it like this. Bear with me. Oops. Okay. Take a look at this. Make it bigger for you. Guys, do me a favor. Please hit that thumbs up button if you haven't yet. Okay. So this is the area that apparently they were planning on searching. And this is the lake area. Holy shit, Janie was there too, Sarah? Janie was there at the beginning as well? Or while her brother was there? You didn't want to go back to bed? Yeah, Mama Angie, we played it, honey. You didn't want to go back to bed, Janie? I told my brother Ron that I'm tired and I'm going back to bed. I just slept 10 hours, got up, fed the chickens, played some Temu, and I'm going back to bed. Oh, sorry, I guess I'm wrong. Thought I heard her. Okay. Thought it was Wayne's wife. Okay. So it wasn't Janie. So someone got confused in chat. It was not Janie. I don't want to blame Janie if it wasn't Janie. Oh, I'm not sure. Jen said she thought it was. Okay. Yeah. I don't want to blame. Listen, I'm not going to blame Janie if it wasn't her. You know what I mean? Okay, let's get on with it. So that's the area that they were searching. The young siblings disappeared sparked extensive searches and massive lead investigations by the RCMP, major crimes that have so far turned up little evidence. In September, 2 RCMP police dogs from Western Canada, specifically trained in human remains detection, were brought in to search the woods, but did not find any remains. Natalie Blanchard, a volunteer from Pictou, said it was time for, quote, a different perspective. Quote, the RCMP did a fantastic job. The man hours, cadaver dogs, and everything that was involved, end quote, Blanchard said. Quote, at the end of the day, they weren't able to find anything. The group does this for a living, and they're working for the community, and they want to help find these kids. Okay. Water levels were high in the Middle River. So this is the Middle River. And I guess this was today. I think it was low for quite a while, until just recently. Okay, check this out. All right, here we go. This is the Middle River as of today. And I don't guess they found anything that, this would be, I guess, higher than it's normally. We have pretty severe and uncommon droughts here. Yeah. In May, the water would be high from the spring thaw. Yes. 2 children are missing and not one family member wants to help. Reason is that they all know what happened to the kids and where they put the kids. The only reason would do. Fuck all. Yeah, I agree, Mark's World. 1000%, brother. 1000%. 1000%. It's crazy. I mean, can you imagine? Neither side of the family. I've always said this. I always try to put myself in other people's situations. And imagine you're a kid, right? You're a kid. And you are truly alive and you're out there and someone took you. And you're at that person's home that took you and you're looking at the television and you see your name go across the television and you see random strangers searching for you, but you don't see your mom, you don't see your dad, and you don't see your family for months. You don't see them speaking out for you. Now, that's highly unlikely to happen. And the reason is because if you didn't have anything to do with it, your ass is going to be out there doing something for your kids. Your ass is going to be out there. But just imagine. You let them down while you had them, and you let them down now. 1 second, y'all. Okay, sorry about that. So, yeah, there we have it. Send an email. Durwood was saying yesterday that Malaya goes to visit Jack and Lily Fuck no, it's not true. No. He's so fucking dumb. He's doing this, in my opinion, to save his own ass. Don't believe a word, not even a syllable, that comes out of that man's mouth. Shame on him. 1 second. Okay. Janie raked tire tracks. Janie's she's got to know more. Okay. Interesting tidbit. Owned a dog name. Interesting tidbit. Justin Martell owned a dog named Lilly, spelled the same. She was a pit bull Staffordshire Terrier. And Mr. Daniel Martell says, yeah, for 14 or 15 years. Look at this. Check this out. Interesting tidbit. Justin Martell owned a dog named Lilly, spelled the same. She was a pit bull staff dog. Daniel says, yeah, for 14 or 15 years. He first one to fucking comment. That shows you he watches everything. Everything. He has to. He has to, in my opinion, because if he didn't, then oh, look at this picture. Hold on. Check this out. Them working there today. Okay, we got some. Yeah. Okay. All right. We were turned away. Unfortunately, those are the rules of engagement. Although we are directly along the water's edge, we were forced to leave the section of the river to avoid any Wow. Let's give. I think someone needs to go on a day that they don't know. Look at this. We were turned away. Unfortunately, those are the rules of engagement. Although we were directly along the water's edge, we were forced to leave that section of the river to avoid any hostilities. Let's give a fucking slow clap for those dumbasses that kept them away. That is a small river. If the kids were in there, they would have got caught up quickly. One to breeze that wouldn't travel. It is a small river. See, I'm not interested so much as in the river as close to the river. Right? That's what I'm really interested in. Okay. So, let me see if I can pull up some stuff here that I got. Okay. There is shit. Let me see if I got it here. If I'll be able to pull it up. Is there anything else? Bear with me. I don't know if I'll be able to pull it up or not. Poor little Belinda, man. Very sad. Okay. Okay. All right. What was I going to show you guys now? Okay. Tell me this. Got a question. Where is this? Does anyone know where they blocked them at this in this photo? What road is this right here? Okay. Darren Geddes makes explosive Facebook post claiming if police do not make an arrest by November 20th based on information he provided November 13th, he wants his tape interview with RCMP fully redacted and made public. Oh my God. Are you fucking kidding me? The road in front of Wayne McKenzie. Okay. Thank you. Look at this freaking skid mark of Durwood. Listen to what he's saying here. Durwood makes explosive Facebook post claiming if police do not make arrest by November 20th, what's November 20th have to do with it? Based on information he provided November 13th, he wants his tape interview with RCMP fully redacted and made public. Durwood, you don't have to wait for that. You can just fucking say it. We've been asking you to say this shit for months now. We've been asking you to say it for months now. Right? He's pathetic. I think he's wanting to be Daniel's stepdad. That's what it is. But Daniel, he might kick you out of the trailer.
On there, True Crime Story podcast.
Watch this.
This was sent to her. Yeah.
You didn't have to do that, but thank you, Sonny.
Oh no, yeah, because it was given to you on there. I just want to make sure people get their proper credits, you know.
Okay, this is True Crime Podcast, and this is It's a Crime and Shame, Sonny.
Well, to be fair, the person that
now this is the bridge that we was at the other day. Now this is a lot of water right here.
Any credit whatsoever? So,
no.
I know what you're saying. Thank you.
Looks like this one was on yours, Diana Richard.
Cute, Diana.
Yeah, so took out the voice to this, but
who is Wolfie?
It goes viral, Norbeaster. Everybody should just share it. They need to know, and if Janie is the one giving that message to her family, then Janie needs to be the one to straighten them up and say, well, they need to at some point understand that they're so innocent, then the stuff that they're doing isn't helping them. None of them. So to see it from a normal common sense perspective seems to be foreign to these people.
Daniel's underwear probably right.
Yeah. There's Daniel's shit stain underwear.
There, I'm thinking his boxers. Yeah. That's all I can think about when I saw those. RCMP, if you can just test the DNA on those boxies there.
So did you look at these videos before you took the sound out, so you know that those purple lawn chairs were
guys, I'm telling you, there's a reason Sonny said that. And there's things that we know about Mr. Mattel that you just can't even say it. You can't even say it. I know she said that. When she saw that, she's like, I can't help but think, because she knows something and I know what she's talking. I think I know what she's talking about. Daniel is disgusting. I can't even begin to tell you how disgusting he is. And we can't say it, not only that it's just so disgusting, but how we know he would know who said something. So we can't say it like that either. So that's what we can say it.
Attached to a tree,
But it's bad.
using some kind of a wire or something. Just interesting. Somebody's obviously
Purple.
visits it quite often.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they were quite the purple chairs there. It's not like they were like camouflage or nothing, eh?
Right.
Hey, everyone.
I love it. I like
that. Yeah, nice to see you back in here for at least today anyway there, Brad. On there. I'm posting this all over social media. Yeah, screw them. That's my thing on that as well. Yeah.
I don't think it's a pedo ring or anything like that in this case. But I believe Daniel is, in my opinion, is sexually sadistic.
Absolutely. Screw them. Again, if you're innocent and you have nothing to hide, why would you even prevent anything to do with two missing children?
People who have nothing to hide nothing. Always remember that. Especially in true crime. People who have nothing to hide nothing.
Like the level of disgusting that even meets, like you might as well be prodded by the fucking devil himself out down there as you're sitting there trying to cock block or whatever, all this shit, right? It's just ridiculous, this bullshit with this case. And it's just disgusting. Who would ever think that people would be prevented from, even being near the property? Like it would be, you would think it would be like, yeah, no problem. Got no problem letting you on my property to search. But no. Right. There again, there, Martell's Mackenzies. Just keep going ahead, making yourself look like idiots, fools, guilty, as if you guys do have something in knowledge of what happened to Jack and Lily. But keep doing what you're doing because you're making yourselves look like.
Guys, is there was there someone in chat? We'll just say Fred. I guess that's what they went by. Fred or Whisper. Something like that. I got an email. It said a user was spamming messages about the RCMP and that they called them out, even asked the moderators for help, but instead of addressing the spam, I was put in timeout. Was someone like talking negatively about the RCMP like over and over and over? I don't know. Mods, if y'all could let me know, maybe email me or something.
Dickheads anyway, so it's just ridiculous, to be honest with you. I just can't imagine children and people doing stuff like this. It's crazy.
I know, and like I keep saying, this family they're complaining about their public,
Okay.
like how they look in the public, but
all right. Okay. All right, guys. That's all for this one. I believe what we're going to I'll be live on I'll be live here in just a few minutes again. We're going to be going over about the 39-week pregnant mother. A lot of new stuff is coming out. Oh my God. I've been digging, and let's just say that it gets worse. Yeah, Rebecca K. Park. And I got a lot of questions. For Rebecca's mom and Rebecca's pedophile fiance. You want to talk about a fucking twisted case? Oh my God. You want to talk about bad? Oh my God. It is a soap opera. It's a soap opera. Unfortunately. Already. Love you guys. All right. I'll be live. Thank you, Violet. Thank you, Angel, Wendy, Norbeaster. No, we're not going to stop until Jack and Lily are found. Thank you, Joyous, Butterflies, Sherry, Sharon, Claudia, Nancy, all of that. I'll be back in about 30 minutes. Come join me. Much love, everyone. God bless you. Justice for Jack and Lilly Sullivan. Daniel's family, Malaya's family, and anyone else who is trying to hide or discourage people from looking, we're not going to stop. If it's just getting started, it's just getting started. But we're not going to stop until Jack and Lily are found and justice is served. Justice for Jack and Lilly Sullivan, 4 and 6 years old, who vanished from their Pictou County, Nova Scotia home on May 2nd, 2025. God bless. Good night.